Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Superior Spider-Man issue number 4. This, man, if there wasn't such stiff competition, this could have very easily been the best comic book of the week, dude. This was a rock-solid comic book. Let's get talking about who made this rock-solid comic book. So we got Christos Gage on writing, Mike Hawthorne on pencils, Wade Von Grobadger on inks, Jordi Belliere on colors, VC's Clayton Cowles on letters, and Travis Charset doing the cover art. Iban Coelho and Marty Gracia did the Spider-Man Villains variant cover art thing. Anthony Gambino is the designer, and Stan Lee created Spider-Man with Steve Ditko. So, Superior Spider-Man kicks some superior booty in here. After that whole Terex thing, there's a big cleanup process going. Now, I'm not entirely sure how many different people have been doing the whole heroes do the cleanup process as opposed to, oh, nothing needs to be cleaned. Oh, wait, here's this, comic book called Damage Control. They clean things and just constantly. But I know that with the Champions, that became something special. You know what I'm saying? So that would be Mark Waid and Jim Zub. And that is one of the coolest stories I enjoy seeing right now. Granted, also there's, the 9/11 issue and all that stuff. But in general, I really love seeing the heroes clean up after a huge battle, whether it's their fault or not. That's always a really fun issue. Especially like this one really went into more detail than I can remember anybody getting into pretty much ever. And yet, this was not a cleanup issue. There was a whole bunch of other action going on. There's that Waxman dude who it turns out he's a freaking serial murderer, and Otto didn't bother checking that. Elliot didn't bother checking that. So once he dispatches Waxman to go and rescue this kid who's been buried under some rubble, all of a sudden Anna Maria is like, that guy's a mass murderer. That guy's a murderer. No, like, he kills kids and stuff like that. Yeah, action had to be taken freaking pronto. Wow. And I'm talking, like, permanent action. Dude, Anna Maria is my choice for a personal sidekick if I ever became a superhero, because she would keep me on the straight and narrow. That's real talk, dude. She is freaking awesome. I want her in my ear. I want her to be my Barbara Gordon, as Oracle. Wow, she was a huge part of this story. I also like the idea that she's willing to move on a little bit, because she starts to really like Elliot by the end of the issue. The entire time before, it's like, nope, not good enough, you suck. But by the end, she seems to really approve of him. And then somebody else comes in and swoops in to go after Elliot, and I can't tell she's jealous. It looks, though, like she's just happy for him, but, walking away happy. That was cool. You know what I'm saying? That's really good. It pays to have a fantastic artist just banging out these gorgeous images so that these beautiful panels, in order to really get a more fuller story, a more full story, as opposed to just what's written. Everything about this comic book was hot, man. And at the end, I haven't seen this villain in a while, and I'm an old school freaking West Coast Avengers West Coast, just not Force Works, but yeah, West Coast Avengers fan, dude. So anytime that team is formed, I'm usually pretty ecstatic. More than that, this was one of the villains that became really famous because of that team that shows up at the end of this. I was a little bit shocked. just a wee little bit. Solid issue, dude. Also, first appearance in this issue. First appearance of the Superior Kielbasa. I'm not Polish, but I've had kielbasa before. And I'm telling you, I can go for some kielbasa right now, dude. I got the sauerkraut and everything. Bring the noise, Poppy. Bring the noise. Anyway, guys, this was a superior issue. This was a fantastic issue. Again, it's a contender. You know what I'm saying? For #1 issue this week. This was, once again, rock solid. Guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.